Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Good Saturday morning, everyone. Once again, it is the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray. All things that you will want to know about the outdoors in the Mid-South are available for you with Outdoors with Larry Ray. He is the one and only, the oracle of the outdoors.
There it is.
Larry Ray.
I had to have that oracle. I was waiting for that oracle. Look at that. Oh, man. Shelby standing up and saluting me right now. Okay, that's Frank Barton. That's our co-host, and he and John Gordon, they handle it. They love to do that. Thank you, Frank, for that that introduction.
You're quite welcome.
This next guest, I've known him for a long time. The man loves fishing. The man loves people. The man loves what he does when he's able to do it. And if you're ever heading to Greers Ferry Lake, there's only one toad over there. And if you say that, you'll know that means Tommy Cauley. And we're going to try to hook up with Tommy at least once a month as we go into the summer months and everything to find out what fishing is doing on Greers Ferry Lake. So that's the one and only. He's not the oracle, but he's the only toad I know, and that's my good friend Tommy Cauley. Good morning, Tommy. Good morning, Tommy.
Good morning to you. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Well, you got half of that right. So,
it's beautiful over here, man.
Well, so tell me about. Well, I got to find out. You know, the weather's been so crazy, Tommy, and you know, we've had cool weather, we've had rain, we've had tornadoes. I know it's May, so what's going on Greers Ferry right now?
Well, the water temperature is 54 to
okay.
74.
Okay.
And we're about 3 weeks behind.
3 weeks behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
After the ice out, the fishing was already shallow. They went ahead and done their stuff.
Yes, yeah.
But they pushed the rest of them deeper. We had an Arctic blue over here. A lot of us, we froze over a lot of stuff over here.
Yeah, right.
And
you think
we're not out of it yet. They're in the funk right now, but any minute they're gathered up out there. The shad's trying to spawn. We got TNZ and shad in here, super babies.
Yes,
and it's fixing to be on. And just any minute, there's more piling up out there on that stuff every day. And a lot of the bass, you know, if you want bass fish, my goodness, from the old bush line to the bank, if you can get to it.
If you can get to it, yeah.
We're about 5 foot up.
I was wondering. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And, but it's healthy. It's, you know, over 100 stringers of bass, 150 stringers of bass during tournaments, 5 fish limits, you know.
That's amazing. Yeah, yeah.
And so we're good and healthy, and we're going to have a tremendous as soon as the sun starts shining.
Don't you think? Yeah, don't you think that we're getting better day by day, Tommy? And so we can kind of level out on that water temperature, because I know that you look for the moon phases and all these different kind of things, but you're also dealing with a lake that is very deep. A lot of you know, you got to know this lake, and I think you if you didn't tell me, you just kind of grown up on that lake, hadn't you?
Yeah, pretty much so. It just you know, a few subtleties, and you got to put a lot of variables together, and make it happen. You know, we got them. You know, she shows herself 98% of the time.
Yeah, but you need to know where you need to. I hear a lot of people say, well, I can't catch nothing. You need to go with a guide at least once. Right, Tommy?
Well, it'll cut your chase 6 months short or a year, 2
yes.
5 years short. I mean, it's according to how fast you can learn. You know, I've got a gentleman that moved here from Peoria, and he, after I got him equipped up, he bought what I told him to buy, boat-wise, what he's going to do, this, that, and the other, and he just kept on and on. And I took him 10 or 15 times already.
Yeah.
He kept on and on and on, and you know he kept coming to me. I'd draw him maps, I'd mark him maps. I'd take him again. I'd take him.
And
finally,
still,
one day he showed up at the office. He come up and he said, "Man, I want to hug your neck," and he cried.
He did. Yeah.
He said, "I can do it."
He can do it. But it takes,
Some.
yeah, it takes time like this. And I know I'm hoping in early June to get over there and fish with Tommy. Going to fish on the Little Red out of Lindsay's, and then me and my wife want to try to spend a little time with Tommy as we can. Because hey, the man's I don't know how many big bass he's caught over 6 pounds. I know he's caught a 10-pound bass, and I know he's probably caught a 10-pound walleye, probably.
Yes, sir.
Have
yes,
you
sir.
really? I mean, that's and a lot of folks don't realize that. So when's walleye time over there, Tommy? When basically?
Well, it's 2 different times because we really have 2 different species in here. Big fish early spring, big fish numbers later on. Because,
numbers later on, okay. Yeah.
So we've got the fish that go up the rivers to spawn, and the fish that they stocked in here.
Yeah.
They learn that they're like a smallmouth, and they don't go back to where they're reared.
Yes.
And so they don't know to go up there. And so after the river fish get back in the lake and set up on their summer and winter homes out there,
yeah.
Then the lake fish are pulled up on those same places, those humps, riffraff, and things of that nature, trying to spawn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they don't know how good a job they're doing at it because they can't shock that deep. But it's we've got this lower end of this lake's full of these things.
It is, and again, we're talking to Tommy Cauley, longtime Greer's Ferry Lake fishing guide, and we'll give you all the information with Tommy in just a few minutes about how you can hook up with him. And there's I hope that wasn't my pacemaker going off or anything.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. But I got to ask you, the hybrid stripers. A lot of folks don't realize that kind of fishing is pretty heart pounding, so to speak, on Greer's, isn't it, Tommy?
Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir, it is. Ain't nothing like it if it's 120 degrees.
Yes.
And sticking one of them things about 70 foot of water that's filling their oats.
70 feet of water. Yeah. And that's possible, isn't it, Tommy? I mean,
and they'll pull your string. Yes, sir.
I think that's why I had a hernia. My hernia.
Well, you've got to have a little strength about you to hold on that rod.
Well, I have more strength now than I did that time then when I was at Pickwick and I caught that 27-pound striper, and I said, "Oh my goodness, I'm going to Davy Jones in the deep." I thought that's where I was going to end up. So tell our listeners, we got to go. Tell our listeners how they get in touch with Tommy Cauley.
Well, they can call me at 501-940-1318 or arfishfinder.net.
That's it. And I've got all that information on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Tommy, look forward to seeing you, buddy. Always good to talk to you.
Same here. Y'all have a good day. And
go catch. Go catch it. All right, Tommy. Thank you, man. All right.
Thank you.
Tommy Cauley. Let me throw a shout out before I close it out with Frank here. I was out at Forest Hill Golf Course earlier this week. Mr. Kubo and all the gang out there, we're going to break it right here on Outdoors with Larry. You say golf? Well, that is outdoors. You play it outdoors unless you get a mini putt inside. But Mr. Kubo, tell me they're going to improve 1/3 of those cart paths out at Forest Hill. They're going to put in a new steel bridge between number 17 and number 18. The course is in great shape. Mr. Kubo, he needs you out there, man. He's trying to put a daughter through Rhodes and a son through UT Knoxville. But anyway, I just want to let you know about Forest Hill Golf Course. No, it did not have any tornado damage. Neither did Glen Springs. That was close out there in Munford and everything. But head on out to Forest Hill Golf Course. I got a lot of friends in the golf course area, and I just wanted to throw that out because he told me of all the improvements coming up. And I tell you what, Frank, you want to guess how much it cost to put in 1/3 of new cart paths at a golf course?
I have no idea.
How about 70,000? Okay, I mean, yeah. You want to buy interest in a golf course? I can hook you up with somebody. But hey, they're coming out there. New. He's going to do it all. Do the best, Frank. So what's next for you? You got Goose set up now, or are you just going to train dogs now?
Right now I'm just in a strict training mode for the balance of the spring and the summer. and then we'll start the new Master National qualifying season begins on August the 1, and
start all over again.
We'll start looking at running tests after that period of time.
Pretty amazing. Hey, folks, our good friend Ron Wong, he's down at Grenada Lake this weekend for the American Crappie Trail Tournament. We hope to get the champs of that tournament on next week's show. Ron and Bill Cooksey will be our co-host. Drive on down to Grenada today, have a chance to see the top crappie anglers in America. And also, we're going to try and get the winner of the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit event. That's going on at Lake Eufaula this weekend, and we may have that winner of that one. But Ron and Bill Cooksey will be our co-host. We'll have a 5th Saturday this month. A lot of things going on. I'm getting ready to head off on after church tomorrow to Reelfoot Lake, to Blue Bank Resort. If you're looking for a place to go on Reelfoot Lake, go see Mike Hayes and all the good folks at Blue Bank Resort. I'll have you a full report on next week's show. Hope to have you a report about how many fish we caught, but looking forward to that. Shelby, thank you for your help. She's nodding over there. Frank, you did a great job, man.
Thank you very much, Larry. Enjoyed being here.
Stay in touch, and let's close it out with it. Doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else, Frank?
God bless the USA.